Man, I'm literally recording this at the last minute possible. Like, it is 10 in the morning. I have barely been up for an hour. I just finished eating breakfast, and I was like, you know what? I need to get this recorded, because, unfortunately, I spent last night writing, because I'm trying to do something for a contest submission, so I'm trying to actually get underway, and I'm almost breaching. Once I breach the first chapter barrier, I can probably just start cooking. And I wrote like 3,000 words like last night rounding up, so I was busy, and unfortunately that meant I did not record. So now we're doing this. So this episode's going to be up a little bit later than my usual posting. Do forgive me. I have problems. I'm crazy. My production is odd. Anyway, though, today is going to be a bit of a special one, because we're going to do 3 animatics, as you can see from the playlist, but it's going to be all from Duvetbox, who is incredible. Her animatics are amazing, and I wanted to talk about the rest of them because we've only watched 2 of them and she has 3 others. So, we're going to get a bit of a return to the Thunder Saga today with Suffering, Different Beast, and Thunderbringer, all by Duvet. So, she has a really good style, and I'm really fun. I actually haven't really watched either of these 2 all the way through yet. No, I have watched Different Beast, but I haven't watched her Suffering animatic. So we're going to have a bit of a return to that. So no order. This is all a special to heap praise and respect on one of the great animators of this fandom, because, Lord, we keep catching them. And then they keep catching people like me. Honestly, we keep catching VTubers. Dog. I've even seen Sayu react to Epic the Musical, which is like, oh god, we keep pulling more people in. Anyway, so shout out to Duvetbox. Her animatics are awesome. Go check her out her channel. She only has a few, but deserves all of the praise. And of course, go re-listen to the songs from Jorge, because we're all here waiting for the next saga. And Lord knows if Mr. Jalapeno is going to do a funny and drop it on us before the year's even done. Knowing how he is, he might just fucking do it. Anyway, let's have a little bit of a return to Thunder Saga. So time for Suffering. That is a horrible, horrible pun, and I should feel bad about it. Not quite a dad yet. I don't deserve to make dad jokes. One day. Maybe one day. Not quite today, though. Ooh, Duvet getting in some early foreshadowing by having Odysseus holding his bow already. Ooh, I like. Okay, I like that. He's already suspect. We're already opening on him being kind of, alright. I like fitting that kind of sinister mood in, though. Like, it's already, we're already off the bat. Because I remember someone posting in the comments, for example, with Gigi's version, the one we watched when we went through the Thunder Saga, how one of Gigi's biggest challenges was making it look like Odysseus was constantly reading the siren's lips. I like this immediate foreshadowing that, like, the siren is immediately just all of the sus. Like, you get the fog with the yellow eyes and the narrowed slits, like, ah, yes, prey has come. Also, this is how we get to see Duvet's Penelope, which is nice. Everyone has such great Penelope designs, honestly. Like, yeah, no, just a full. Just everyone has that. I think it's actually pretty consistent. A lot of people draw Penelope with, like, the neat little updone bun, which, you know, gives that vibe of, like, you know, she's the regal queen of Ithaca. That's actually, most people seem to do that, I think. I don't think I see a lot of artists draw Penelope with her hair down. Most of them do it up. I'm pretty sure most of them do it up. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Of course, we saw Penelope in Legendary, but this is where we first saw it. Saw her Penelope design. So, hey, props to Duvet, though. Every time, it's just like, you know, the sheepish hand to the neck. I'm like, you know.
Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water.
Okay. Again, the posing here is really good, too. Just lounging on the rail. Odysseus taking this pose. It fits the vibe of Odysseus playing the trickster a bit, you know, going along with the vibe, trying to get info. But notice, too, you can notice it in a few seconds, though, he never takes his eyes off her. So the moment they look, his eyes are still there. So, like, aside from this, you know I'm afraid of the water. And even when he shifts pose here, you can see he never takes his eyes off her face, just waiting for her to talk again. So, ooh, that's so good paying attention to him reading lips.
I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter, and let's walk.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad I was primed to pause. That's good, though, actually. You can see it in his face shift. Where, like, okay, so you have the wide eye, right? This is always a thing that I like with body language and eyes. It's always hard to get across when you write it, but once you visualize it. So, the moment she says daughter, like that, how he goes from the kind of normal gaze to then narrowing his eyes. Like, uh, I'm not sure how to interpret it, but it definitely makes me think of the interpretation you could go with the song. That there was some part of Odysseus that kind of wanted to go along with it, even knowing, okay, it's sirens, we're going to be prepared, cover your ears in beeswax, block out the sound, make sure you can't really hear them. But it's like, that the narrowing of the eyes here, that's off that Odysseus, like, not only has caught on, but it's like, he said daughter, not son. The siren's getting this shit wrong. Well, yeah, I'm a little pissed about that, understandably.
Let's watch our love leave the ground.
Oh, I would, but I
And again, like I said, doesn't take his eyes off of her. Even when he's like this, doesn't take his eyes off her, still looking at the siren. Ooh, that's good. I can't imagine how much effort that takes when you're animating to try and like get across that language of a character, never breaking line of sight or vision on something, because it's like with the way animation moves, even when it's just keyframe animatics like this, like that's a hard thing to get across.
would, but I'd be suffering trying to float the whole time.
I'll take the suffering from you.
Ooh, as good as it sounds, right here I'm just
I
fine.
can take the suffering from you.
You know that I prefer my feet on the ground.
I'll take the suffering from you.
Oh, holy wait! Oh my god! Okay, that was actually. I wanted to talk about like the camera movement. I like just the camera movement of following along, just watch. It's very basic animation, but that hold up, let's frame by frame that. The blink is horizontal, not vertical. Oh my god, that's only a few frames, but actually, oh my god, I need to watch more suffering animatics because I really need to see how more people give tells of the siren only mimicking Penelope, but not quite getting it 100% accurate, which is enough to just let someone like Odysseus go, jeez. But having the blink be horizontal instead of vertical, like a fish's eye, like something aquatic, not land-based. Oh my god, that caught me off guard. I was like, wait, I wasn't ready for that detail. Holy shit, that's good. Duvet, that's awesome. Duvet's attention to detail is actually really good.
Fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
That's a good expression work on the oh no. Like, oh no, how terrible. Looking away with the face is like, oh no, how terrible. That led you to me. Oh, how bad, how sad. And just animation-wise, I just like the whole sequence of Odysseus just talking. I do this actually myself when I'm just kind of off on a yap. Like, you obviously can't see it because unfortunately this model does not have hand tracking, but I talk with my hands a lot. I'm doing it right now. I'm shifting around all this stuff. I understand this is why it's so hard of when you're going on a tangent towards somebody and you just start talking with your hands and just like, So, yeah, see this and that. Oh, that's such a vibe, and I understand it so well.
Let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing.
Ooh, again and again and again. Okay, again, I'm gonna keep pointing it out because I love the detail. Look at how intense his face is. He is listening. And again, keep in mind, even though you can't see it in the animatic, his ears are plugged. So his intense expression is all you need to know to tell that he's intently making sure he gathers everything she's saying because he can only read her lips to figure it out. So that is such a good way to tell that he's lip reading her, that his gaze is just intense and locked. He is making sure he catches everything. Oh, that's such good. That is such good. That's bad grammar. What the fuck? But, oh, that's just too good. That's such a good way to sell it.
It's sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
Ooh, I like her illustrating Scylla in that. Also, now I want to see Duvet do Scylla too, because that's a good Scylla design, and I'd love to see how she does the whole thing. But, you know, hey, that's asking too much. Okay, brief tangent, actually. Duvet commented on my second video where I covered alternate animatics for part of the Wisdom Saga. We're not quite getting to the God Games one yet, by the way. I should have addressed that early because I'm still waiting on Neil Illustrator to drop their animatic for it. So that one's going to be a little bit. That'll probably be in a week or two. We'll figure that out. But Duvet actually commented on my alternate video saying spicy, zesty, and tenuous did not choose. I did not choose spicy and tenuous. Zesty and tenuous chose me. I'll edit in the thing before I post or whatever. So that was funny. My reply was very simple. It is not a matter of what we wish to do, but what must be done sometimes. So that's how we got zesty and tenuous. Anyway, onwards. Again, comment, that's a good Scylla design. I would love to see more of it, but that's up to Duvet. That's up to Duvet. I understand the creative process, trust me. Ooh. Ooh, zooming in on Scylla's face with the ooh. That's threatening as hell. I like that. I love that.
This is your only way home, the lair of Scylla.
I didn't point it out earlier, but again, all the details on how the siren isn't quite correct. The talent, the claws, clawed fingers. That's the thing a few animators actually have done. I noticed that they give the siren claws even when she's mimicking Penelope like that.
But Scylla has a cost.
You asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Oh, the mask slips. Oh, the mask slips. There's a reason why this is the most played part. You can definitely tell this. Like, yeah, no, the mask slips. The eyes shift. The fades come out. Oh, that's so good. That actually does fit the tone, though. That, like, after answering the questions, that, like, this would definitely be where the siren kind of slips up a bit and the disguise falters. Because, keep in mind, the siren would be under the assumption that, you would be under her spell. So, of course, she would let the disguise slip every now and again. You wouldn't notice. You're distracted. You're enchanted by her voice and her singing. Unfortunately, this is Odysseus, who knows his shit.
Penelope, why? You know I'm terrified.
Oh my god, okay, hold on. That face after he blows her off. That's she's oh, that's such perfect levels of absolute frustration at this shit. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like, he should be under my spell. Why the fuck isn't he buying it? Oh, Duvet, this is such a good way to portray it. That was like the escalation here. The siren is getting frustrated. That's just such a fun way to interpret this part, though, that the siren's actually getting a little frustrated, a little desperate as Odysseus keeps blowing her off and, like, not falling for it. So, like, yeah, no, that would be a question for the siren. I'm like, why isn't this shit working? It normally works flawlessly. Oh, but that entire mood, though, like, that's actually an interesting way to reinterpret it. That actually turns a little bit threatening. Like, even Odysseus is fed up with the charade at this point. Like, that's such a good way to interpret the entire mood, though, that both Odysseus and the siren are kind of at their rope's end with this. The siren wants it to be done, doesn't understand why Odysseus isn't falling for it, and Odysseus is like, all right, I'm fed up, you've answered my questions, how much longer do I have to keep this going? Oh my god, it's so threatening too. The siren actually looks worried here. Yep, retreats to try and get the upper hand again. But remember at the start.
The things I do for you.
And oh, that's such a good thing to fit. Oh man, if these were stitched together, that transition would be perfect. Also, so from Duvet though, I love how Duvet does this. So as soon as the arrow launches, the disguise immediately goes away. The Penelope disguise immediately gone. It is no longer being upheld. And you even get the change in the color palette. So we go from like these softer, the softer colors used in Suffering, you know, the nice little soft purple of Penelope, the pleasant evening-ish background with these soft oranges and and pinks, to a harsh, foggy red. Oh, color theory is fun, guys. Color theory is so fun.
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine. You've been trying to take my life this whole time. I know underwater there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are. A siren.
Ooh. Ooh, and the hiss too. Again, oh my god, Duvet's details are so good. Again, so it's like what I was pointing out in the Little Wolf animatic of just like things like keyframes or certain emphasis.
I know exactly what you are. A siren.
I love that detail on eyes. This is one thing I always love it when animation does it. When someone's eyes like visibly constrict like this. That's so good. Oh, just finally dropping the facade and it's like, yep, nope, I know what's going on here.
My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
Ooh, I like having him take more shots at the siren. Like, just get. He's so mad. Understandably. Like, look at this man's. Yeah, this is a man who's like, yeah, nope, I'm done with this. We're done here. I'm taking this frustration out on you right now.
And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter. But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks,
Oh.
you didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
Again, I love expression work. I love the expression work on here. Just like, yep, nope, we're the ones with the upper hand here, not you. The sound is so good.
Snatched.
What?
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
So I like doing that reveal that like the fog moves to reveal the rest of the crew behind Odysseus, and they've already got so many of the other sirens caught, and then I just get the first one in the net. Oh, the presentation here is so good.
We've been away from home for about 12 years or so. That's a good one. So for those who don't quite get the joke here, Jorge wasn't exactly sure about the passage of time, and when Odysseus said like 12 years in a prior song, that wasn't exactly correct. So then everyone started joking, oh, Odysseus doesn't know how to tell time, Odysseus doesn't know how long it's actually been. So the correction here is 12 years or so, and then it's like, I don't know, man. It's a good way to show that's like, hey, you know, we've been through a lot. We don't know how long we've been at this. It's been 12 years since we left Ithaca. You know, 10 years for the Trojan War, 2 years to go through all of this. Maybe. I don't know. They've been on the ocean for a long time, bouncing between islands like a fucking pinball. Who knows? First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew.
Okay. Again, the expression work is so fun from Duvet. Just Odysseus this man is high on the ruthlessness right now. He's like embracing the monster. That the expressions are so good. It's so playfully just sadistic in way. Oh jeez.
With no crew, I realized near
nearby there were sirens singing sailors to their doom.
Leave it to our boy with the big sword. Way to go, Yuri.
Build our ears with beeswax, that's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along.
Again, keeping the expressions. And I love shifting back to the suffering color palette to fit the flashback, but also just the way his face changes, where it's like he realizes, like, oh, okay, so this is what we're doing. You're gonna pretend to be Penelope. Alright, I can play with this.
Played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island. We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, 'cause we won't take more suffering from you.
Oh, I like fitting in some conflict here. A siren, like one of the sirens grabbing at the floor of the ship as they start to drag him off like that. Ooh. And just the somber tone of it all, too. Like, oh, you can tell they're riding the same hype as Odysseus with this. But it's, oh god, it's gonna come crashing down so quickly.
We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Ooh, and again, switching the color palette over. Ooh. Showing that, like, the siren song is in effect. Oh, so that's okay, so I get it now. Duvet does this color palette shift to reference the siren song being in effect, which obviously it's not like it's working. They're under, beeswax is still on their ears.
Oh, spare us, please.
Why?
Oh my gosh, she even swapped back to Penelope! What the fuck? You seriously, literally the last ditch. Literally a last ditch effort to try and get mercy. And this, oh my god. And again, like, they're singing it again, so the song would come back in effect, but again, it's not like it's gonna work.
Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my life. I can't take more risks.
Ooh, calling back, yeah, the callback to Polyphemus with the Cyclops eye.
I'm not seeing my wife. Call it the tails. We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
Oh shit! I wanted just the expression.
In the water. Let them drown.
Just the expression on his face. Oh my god! Again with the restricted irises, the sadist. Oh, this is embracing ruthless. Oh, but then slitting the throat of the main siren. Holy shit! Holy shit! Going for that whole thing until it shifts to the crew, going from the we are to he is. Oh. That's a fun way to do the transition, that it's Odysseus making the first kill.
No more of us deceased, 'cause he won't take more suffering from you. He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering from you. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Odysseus.
And there's a reason that's the cover image for this song. Oh, that's so good. Just all the details, just marching through, and then ending off like the harsh red with the flecks of blood coming off. Also, making the point that he stepped in, so leaving bloody footprints behind him. Almost like he's gonna be leaving a trail of bodies where he goes from now on. Oh, that's so good. That entire sequence, I love that. Marching through the ship as he says, kill them all. Just, no, even the ones who are hesitating, just having a few of them hesitate too is such a good detail. Oh, that's so... It's almost the same. It's almost a shame we can't do like the whole saga again because but it's like, yeah, no. Oh, Duvet, you're so good at this. It's so good. The presentation is top tier. There are so many animators here who are I just want to see their animatics put to full motion. It would look so good. Anyway, time to say hello to Zeus again. We're probably not gonna have it like I remember this one, so it's not gonna quite be like Neil's Zeus, who makes a point to be creepy as hell. I mean, Zeus is still a bit of a creep, but it's Zeus. But anyway, I want to talk about their Zeus design, though. Duvet Zeus is also a really good looker. So, time for Thunder. Also, you can actually notice from this one to the last one that for the whole thing, they actually look a lot more gaunt and thin than in the previous animatics to show that, like, yeah, no, they've been going kind of hungry, you know. Also, it's just me, or did Eurylochus' sword break between these animatics? Because, like, it was a full blade in a different beast, but now it's broken at the tip. I wonder what the most viewed part is. Oh, yeah, no. Obviously the climax of the song. Also, two notes, just to kind of compare and contrast with Neil illustrators. Neil takes a bit of a departure from the actual play, where in the song, you know, they jump on their ship and leave the island, so most animatics do that. And Neil's, they didn't quite. It's like as if they got caught while they were trying to leave the island. But, you know, differences, it's whatever. You know, file away a certain animatics under different from what has been established as the canon because it's finest, whatever. Different interpretations, different stylings. But starting this, and again, I have to praise how everyone just looks more gaunt and tired. Just like after the events of Scylla and Mutiny, just everyone looks exhausted. Zeus still forming out of the clouds. Oh, that's so good. And I like how what we do here with Zeus. I didn't bring it up because musically this is fun too, so we'll take a departure here. First off though, very good Zeus design. I like this, like, again, the hair forming out of the clouds, you got the beard, you got the more somewhat inhuman face with like the long ears, and then the black sclera, I don't know how you pronounce it, but then the gold irises, all that good shit. Oh, just a good Zeus design all around. I think he has horns too, but I think that's something more that Annie does, actually, giving Zeus horns. No, nah, he doesn't get horns in this one. Yeah, no. But it, kind of like here, I like how he's actually kind of bird-like, actually, when you look at his design. Like, you know, it definitely looks kind of birdish, because Zeus is associated animalistically with eagles. So adding that to his design is actually really fun. But musically speaking, I like how Zeus has been the only god who doesn't, like, have someone say his name when he shows up. He only needs the thunder to tell you that he's arriving.
Pride is a damsel in distress.
Oh, like he's not even, like, on the ship yet. He's just in the air. But, like, I like how it goes from here. Dude, he looks so menacing here. Like, look at this face. This is a Zeus who's not here to fuck around. Like, Neil's Zeus was kind of being a shit. And also, you know, we didn't sign up to watch Zeus molest a cloud. You know, that joke I made in the comments of the first video about it. But this is, like, again, the bird features, like, he has clawed fingers. Again, like others, the longer ears, which actually kind of look like feathers now that I look at him. Yeah, very, very bird-like man.
Distress. Hiding away where only I
Oh no, he did the. Oh no, right. Oh no, he did the cloud thing too.
can undress her.
Oh no, he did the cloud thing too. Oh no, this Zeus did the cloud thing too. I mean, it's not quite. It's not quite Neil's Zeus, who's just there. Icky Zeus. Why are you like this, Zeus?
Trial she cannot to confess. In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure.
Oh, okay. I think I get that. So, aside from just how cool it is, watching him, like, turn into the cloud to circle around the ship and close in. Look at that. Literally his claws closing in on the ship. And notice how they cover their ears. That's literally barometric pressure. Like, when Thunder's about to hit, it's because of, like, pressure in the air and stuff.
So covering their ears because the thunder is literally now right next to them. So the pressure would obviously be not pleasant to be around. Also, when he says, apply all the pressure. Yeah, no, obviously. Literally applying barometric pressure to mess with them. Jesus. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that's good here. Eurylochus is ready to square up, but Odysseus like, no, this is Zeus, this is the king of the gods, what are we doing? We gotta talk with him. Ooh, and then just forming the thunderbolt in his hand like that. Yeah, you know, he would. Now, granted, mythologically speaking, Zeus's thunderbolts are actually something forged by Hephaestus, but it's a lot more fun when he can just make them himself because he's the god of thunder and the sky and lightning and shit. So yeah, you know, makes sense, but just a fun little mythological detail to bring up. Zeus's thunderbolts are actually forged by Hephaestus as like an actual tool he wields. So this is literally the plot of The Lightning Thief, by the way. Literally the plot of The Lightning Thief. Hephaestus's forged weapon for Zeus is stolen. Literally the plot of that book. Again, I like this too. Just the way he's portrayed, he's still looming large over the rest of the crew. It's so good. There's such a threat to this Zeus, though. Like, where, again, to compare to Neil Illustrator, where Neil Illustrator Zeus was kind of, again, literally looming large in the clouds and just kind of leaving his presence to dominate over them. I'm starting to stutter, Jesus. But this Zeus, like, he's almost on the level with them, but he's still looming over them. It's like he's very still the one in control of the entire situation.
Choose the lives of your men and crew or your own. Why do I think they lose?
Ooh.
Me, King of Ithaca, since hunger was far too great, I wonder who'd take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate to the...
Oh, and this is a fun part. So, matching up the thunder strikes with Zeus using the lightning as a whip. Just watch this. That's so good. Having that instead, have the thunderclap be Zeus taking lightning as a whip to swing through the crew. Just and even taking a guy's eye almost. Like, Christ. This Zeus is here. He's here for blood, and he's just gonna mess with them the entire time. Oh, man. Again, just this entire thing, the presentation. Also, for those who don't know, Sublime has an extra uses. I'm gonna look up the definition real quick and I'll post it on here. Sublime definition. Sublime has a secondary usage where, okay, so there's the archaic usage of it where Sublime means like it's a high degree of purity, it's excellent, it's all this other stuff, you know. But Sublime also has a chemistry definition, which is where you basically vaporize something. You just turn something directly into vapor atoms. So when Zeus says, sublime you for your act of pride, what he's saying is, I'm going to turn you into dust. He is using the chemical definition of sublime, and that is such smart lyricism. That is not the way the word is used most often nowadays, because I don't think most people know that that's an extra definition that Sublime has, but that's such a good thing to say, though. Oh my god, it's such a good lyricism. And again, I love how active Duvet makes this Zeus with wielding his lightning, where, like, again, using it as a whip, casually tossing it around, making it like a, just, you know, taking it sweeping. We'll play it again. See, doing that, like, just kind of grabbing it and then tossing it out to make a little wave around him.
before he then gathers it back in his hand.
Your act of crime. Crime sublime you for your act of crime.
Yeah, sublime me. Wait, let me turn the lyrics back on. Sublime me for your act. Okay. The generated lyrics aren't doing it. I'm sorry. I'm totally forgetting.
Choose. Someone's gotta die today, and you have got the final say.
Again, oh, I love Duvet's expression work. Again, just the entire thing that Odysseus and the crew, they're gaunt, they're exhausted, they're tired from everything they've been through until now. Oh, it's so good. But even this, Odysseus' face is like, yet again, Zeus is making him choose something almost impossible.
You or your crew.
I like that detail too. Having Zeus cut Odysseus on the neck with his bolt before pointing to the crew. Like, who's it gonna be? Now, keep in mind, Zeus was probably gonna kill the entire crew anyway, even if Odysseus decided to die. That means he would have just killed everyone. I mean, this is Zeus, come on. He's the reason Odysseus gets sent to Calypso's island, because, you know, he's a dick. But still...
Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
Again, as it calls back, oh, the expression work, it's like, oh no, I have to do this again because of Zeus? Yes, you do, my man. Oh, look at that, just constricting the eyes down to a single black circle, too. That's such a good point to just kind of sell. Yeah, Odysseus is breaking down again. Like in Niels, I have to just say, Zeus, you dick. So I still don't know if in the actual song itself, this is meant to be like, Odysseus' mind reflecting Penelope, or if this is blatantly Zeus fucking with him. And because again, note how this Penelope is yellow instead of like the purple when the siren was disguised as her, or how Penelope tends to be shown. So note it's yellow like Zeus's lightning, which, like with Neil, convinces me that this is something Zeus conjured to try and push Odysseus towards one of the other results, while the crew echoes the chorus of when does a man become a monster, to try and push towards them. That right there, that's what tells me that this was Zeus messing with Odysseus, at least under Duvet's interpretation of events. How it goes from this Penelope to him looking at Zeus instead. He's like, well, what you gonna pick? That absolutely tells me that this was Zeus conjuring an image of Penelope to push Odysseus to this end.
Captain?
I have to see her.
But we'll die.
I know.
I love this too. This moment with, as he accepts it and makes his choice, his eyes turning to the same yellow color as Zeus's, as if the influence has caught on. But it also implies this is why he saw Penelope. This was Zeus influencing Odysseus a bit. Like, in the end, he still makes the choice, but it's very clear Zeus tempted him to that, because that's just what Odysseus wants to get done. I have to see Penelope again, no matter the cost. And, well, it becomes the crew. Now, there's a reason why this part has the most played. You will see. It's so good, and I'm pretty sure Duvet got this directly from the livestream Animatic. We'll see. It's so good. Just, oh, having that, an eagle rise with the electric guitar, with the riff. Look at that. Starting from behind Odysseus to that. Oh, that's so good.
Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, you
Okay. Oh god, that entire segment is so good. Just Zeus rising through the clouds to gather the lightning. Like, okay, I gotta replay it. It's so good. Just that, it's one of those things that I wish could be fully animated because it would look so good. Just that, going up to the... This happens too. Annie Flama portrayed this excellently too. For the live stream animatic of Zeus rising through the clouds to then gather the lightning to throw down on the ship. And you get this, the entire crew charging, and you get Eurylochus. In this moment, makes it hurt so much as the lightning finally comes down on them. This moment, too, is like Odysseus is willing to accept the fact that whether the lightning gets the crew or him first, it doesn't matter at this point. Everyone's dead, basically. Like, look at his face. This man, like, he's resigned. He's resigned. If the crew gets him, it doesn't matter. And then you have Eurylochus, like, the face, tears in the eyes, Odysseus' face reflected in the blade. And then you get that, when he just silently accepts what might come. Whether the lightning bolt strikes first or the crew, that's it. Oh, Duvet portrays it so well. God, I love her style. And then... the end. Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, actually. Odysseus being pushed out of the way by Eurylochus in one final move. Oh. Then just as he gets wiped away. Duvet, why did you hurt me like that? Oh my god! I forgot that was how this one ended. Oh, Duvet, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Just as he falls in the water and sinks down. Oh, no. He just sees Polites and Eurylochus as he sinks in. Duvet, that hurt me so much. 10 out of 10, I love it, but that hurts so much. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot that was how she ended it off with the whole Odysseus sinking in the water thing. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's such pain. That is exquisite pain of the heart. Oh my god. Okay, it was worth going through these though. Like, Duvet's style is so good. I cannot lie. It is absolutely... It's incredible. I love it. I love seeing more stuff from her, so I'm excited to see what else she'll do in the meantime. I think she posted a short. I think she's working on a animatic for There Are Other Ways. So that'll be interesting to see if it actually comes to fruition after the Wisdom Saga stuff she was doing. So that'll probably be another thing to go on the list of like alternate animatics to watch. So I'm still building the list. But hopefully next time, as I end off, because this is almost going to be a 45-minute long video. This is going to be a long one. Hopefully next time we'll get to the God Games special, so that will be an interesting time. Woo! Don't know why I did that. Oh no, it's October. It's getting spoopy. So, until the next one. See y'all, whenever this one goes live. The premiere will be interesting. I don't know. See y'all next time.